up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Driving with Randy. I am your host, Road Rage Randy. How is everybody doing today on this fine whatever day it is? My girlfriend is currently parked at this stop sign ahead of me. I don't know what she's doing, but I guess I'm waiting. And she just want to park here at this. I'm going. This car ain't got no business going. All right. We are leaving. We just went out to eat with my girlfriend, and as you guys heard from her on my Christmas Lights special edition, she was on, and it did very well, so we're going to make sure that we have her on again. Today we have a lot to talk about. Not really. I just got some funny stories. So the first one is about all-you-can-eat pancakes, and I'm probably going to go on a little bit of a rage fest. And then the other one is a funny story I had with my yesterday coming home, and my mom. It was a very funny story, actually. It's like, it might not be funny to you guys, but it was funny to me. So to start it off, we're gonna start talking about all-you-can-eat pancakes. Now, actually, I feel like I'm missing something. And what I'm missing is, I forgot to tell you guys, welcome to the show. If you guys never seen the show, this is a podcast I film while I record while I drive around. And I don't know what to tell you guys, but it started off as something small, and now we're getting big. We're getting listens, and the podcasts are just getting better and better every single day. So, with that being said, let's get right into what we're talking about today. We're going to be talking about a funny story. So sometimes, occasionally, after work, we go ahead and we go out to eat. Which, actually, both of these stories have to do with going out to eat after work. So we work a long, hard day, lifting the boxes and such, and then we head on over to some of our favorite places. And I have an episode, like episode 9, where I talk about being a flat earther. It was our flat earth group. Now, it's not what I have to say today. We're not talking about the Flat Earth Group. That is a very special place down in Minneapolis called the Blue Door, which is off of Como Avenue. It's not what we're talking about today. Today, we're talking about a trip to Perkins. So, the other Friday, after work, it's like, boys, we're headed out to Perkins. We're going to meet some people there, and we're going to have all-you-can-eat pancakes. So for those of you that don't know what a Perkins is, because when I was down in Iowa for a gathering of my friends, you know, the people in the East and the people in the West are like, what the heck's a Perkins? And listen, if you don't know what a Perkins is, you're missing out. I don't even want to compare it to Denny's, because it's just, in my opinion, Denny's isn't there. It's just, Perkins is better than Denny's, and then there's IHOP, right? It's like a breakfasty place, but they also serve other things. I just prefer to get the breakfast at Perkins. So we decide, hey, we're going to head out to the local Perkins, right out by the Minnesota State Fair. We hit up that Perkins. Now, they have specials after 9 o'clock, as does the other place that I'm going to be talking about later. So Perkins, specials after 9. It's like half off pie, $4 all-you-can-eat pancakes. I believe it's $8 Coke, burger, and fries. And there's one more. Like, they have a thing of 4. There's one more, and I'm not... I can't think of it off the top of my head what it is. Anyways, it's irrelevant. But the plan was all-you-can-eat pancakes. If you guys have listened to the podcast before, you know that one of my big things was I started going to Perkins for all-you-can-eat pancakes I believe it was Tuesday, because Dr. Phil, he releases a podcast on Tuesdays, and I listen to Dr. Phil's podcast. I like his podcast. I think some of his opinions aren't very good, but you know what? Perkins it's good. It's a good place to sit there and listen to some Dr. Phil. So, I used to hit it up all the time. I got my friends in there one day. This is the second time I went with them. So the first time I was like, let's go get all you can eat pancakes. They're like, I want to join. So we made a day out of it. Now, we did the same thing this time. We made a day out of it. Now, this time we were going to switch locations because we felt the service wasn't very quality the last time we were there. We weren't taken care of very much, and the waiters just seemed to, like, kind of screw you guys. And I don't know if it's, you're buying $4 worth of pancakes and you're going to fill up on that. So, when it comes to a tip, they expect if you're doing, 20%, then I mean, you're giving an 80-cent tip, right? Right? Is that the math correct? $4, 10% would be 40 cents, 20 is 80 cents. Yeah. Now, I'm very generous when it comes to the all-you-can-eat pancakes. If you take care of me, if you bring me pancakes when I am out, if you leave me alone to listen to my Dr. Phil, I'm going to tip you well. I have this thing for, if I'm getting a half off app, I sometimes end up tipping the waitress if they're very good, the half off, because they deserve that. I do it at Applebee's all the time. If I get, nachos for half off, guess what I do? I give them the other half. Because why? They appreciate it. So when it comes to all-you-can-eat pancakes for $4, if you're good to me, I might tip you $4. That's 100% tip. I mean, it's only costing me $8. That's the price of any other freaking meal out there. So it's do good service and I'll pay you. So we're gonna pick a different one, but we decide not to. We're like, it's easy, it's close, and it's just everyone knows where it is. Let's just go to this one and we'll go from there. Now, we get there and the waitress, first off, she just, I don't know what it was. She wasn't cutting it though. It was like, lady, you seem like you don't want to be here, and it's really showing. And she asked how many people there were. We're like, 2. And while she was taking our order, 2 other people walked in, and she's like, hey, I'll be right with you guys. And then she stands at the booth right next to us and says, all right, guys, right here. And like, it's a distance. She was yelling to them. It was quite the distance. I mean, I don't know. I just found it to be a little bit rude, but at the end of the day, it is what it is. You gotta live with it. So the part that disgusts me, and I might get a little bit off the rails here. I might get a little angry. So when you do all you can eat pancakes, they bring you a plate of 5, and then after you finish the 5, they'll bring you small plates of 3. And the reason they bring you plates of 3, they want to limit their waste. They don't want to be handing out more pancakes than you're gonna eat. They want to bring 5 and 5. I will say this location that we got the pancakes from before, they certainly they did the 5 for they did the 5, and then they brought us out a thing of 5. Respect. But But anyways, the last time we were there, Jesus, he's popping a U-turn. He's gonna, oh Jesus, he's popping a U-E. If he comes to arrest me for just podcast, listen, dude, it's a free freaking country. I'm just trying to podcast out here, and I really don't need your what's it called? Cast blocking. I should call it cast blocking. I think that's podcast blocking. Anyways, so we get all you can eat pancakes, right? Everybody gets all you can eat pancakes. So they bring out our plates of 5, right? And then we finish them. Now, first off, it's all you can eat pancakes. $4. Once I finish my 5, does 5 seem like... Do you think 5 seems like it's all you can eat? No, 5 is 5. I can eat more than fucking 5 pancakes, lady. And guess what? She brought us our tab and we never saw her again. She brought us each a plate of 5, gave us our tab, and then walked away. Listen, lady, I might be 155 pounds, and I might be this tall, skinny white boy, but guess what, honey? I can eat more than 5 pancakes in a sitting. I will, douse them in twinkleberry syrup, my favorite from there. But, lady, I can eat more than 5. I'm thinking 6, 7, 8, possibly 8, maybe 9. I've had 10 pancakes before. I need you to serve me all-you-can-eat pancakes like it's supposed to be. It's just... It irritates me when they tell you it's all you can eat, but then our waitress is done after 5. She's like, no, I can't eat more than 5, so neither can you. Screw you, I'm not giving you anymore. It just, it irritated me. Absolutely irritated me, but I don't know if I'll ever go back to that Perkins again. Maybe I'll tweet at them, tell them all you can eat means all you can freaking eat. I don't need you to give me my bill after 5 and tell me that I'm done. No, you don't cut me off when it's $4 all you can eat. Anyways, that's enough. I'm gonna carry on. I'm gonna move forward to the next. I actually kind of want to take this way. I know the way, but I'm gonna take this way just because I kind of want to go. I need to make sure the podcast is a little longer, for one thing. I just want to explore. I just got done exploring with my girlfriend after we ate. I ate nachos. I'm telling you guys, I've been eating so many nachos, you have no idea. Like, I don't know. Nachos just got me feeling the type of way lately, and it's like they're not bad for you. I mean, all the vegetables on the nachos, and these ones didn't have a whole bunch of cheese. The ones at the restaurant by my place have lots of cheese, and it's very delicious, but also not the healthiest for you. But anyways, let's move on to the next story, which also involves nachos. Everything seems to be linking together. This is the perfect podcast. So Applebee's, ladies and gentlemen, Apple freaking Bees. So I was so excited. I've been playing Counter-Strike again on my computer, and let me tell you, I was so excited about going to Applebee's that we should maybe stop just in case that's a cop behind us. I don't think it was, but I mean, I kind of rolled that. Anyways, we're like, Applebee's. I was so excited. I talked to these people on Counter-Strike. I'm like, guys, I'm going to Applebee's tonight. And they're like, why do we come? It's half off apps after 9. And the whole game, they're just like, man, half off apps after 9. I hope you enjoy your half off apps after 9. And I'm like, yeah. And it's 3 to 6, 9 plus. And on weekends, 10 plus. That's when the half apps come. Select appetizers, of course, not all of them. No. One of them is, I really want a smoothie. Nope, we're going home. We're going home today. Is there... Yeah, this intersection up here would get me one, I think. You know what? We're going to go get one. We're going on a little adventure. We're going to get the smoothie because I don't even know if they're open. I think they're open. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, I'm telling you, I have a thing for Applebee's. It's cheap. They have $1 alcoholic beverages. If that's your thing, it switches every month. And then, anyways, nachos. I get the nachos half off. I mean, that's a pretty dang good deal. It's like $6. You get chicken or beef. I personally, I kind of switch it up. Yesterday I got beef. Maybe the time before that I got the chicken. You know, you just gotta switch it up sometimes. It's not good to have the same kind of meat. You know what I'm saying? Anyways, I don't even know what I'm saying. I'm just saying switch up the meat. Sometimes you gotta have chicken, sometimes you gotta have beef. Anyways, so yesterday was one of those days where we're like, we're gonna go out to eat after work, and we've been planning this for we're like, after busy season here at work, we're gonna go celebrate. We're gonna go get some nachos. We're gonna go invite everybody to come get nachos, and it's gonna be a grand time. So I had nachos. Dr. Funk, Jake, you guys know him. He got nachos. The guy next to me just opened his car door and spat out it, or he puked. One of the two. That's a nice car. I don't know what that is. That's a Lexus. Yep, that's a nice car. Anywho, let's continue. So we go out yesterday. We invite everybody. The people that normally won't come out with us, we invite them. You know why? Because we're looking for a dang good time, and half off apps is a dang good reason to give everything or to come out with the boys and have yourself a good time. So there was 5 of us. We got a high top. I had the corner spot, so I mean, if I had to get out, I had to bother 2 people. Didn't have too much of an issue. Anyways, I got nachos, and I also got brisket quesadilla, because it's half off, so you buy 2, it's the price of 1 pretty much. The nachos, I tell you, they are shitty at Applebee's. They're not very good, but at the same time, they're good. I wouldn't pay full price for those nachos. Not a chance would I pay that. But half off? Yes, I would most certainly buy these nachos. So, long story short, we have a good time. We talk. We get talking to everybody, and it's a good time. I think everybody enjoyed ourselves. I was there later than I thought. Now, I'm usually in bed by 12 o'clock, and I stayed out until just about 12 o'clock. So, driving home, I was a little tired. It's not good to drive tired. But, anyways, so I get home. This is where the story hits. I've just been rambling on about nachos, and this is where the story hits. Right here. No, this one's not it. I'm taking it a different way, like I said, because I'm really craving a smoothie. So we're gonna go get one of them smoothies. I don't even know if they're open right now. We might have to. Oh, they don't even look open. Oh, they are. I don't know. What time do gas stations that close? Probably 10 o'clock. That's my guess. Are these guys open? They have their lights on. Yeah, they look. Yeah, they'd be completely dulled if they weren't open. I don't know what time they close. We might be pushing it. But, you know what? I'm not even going to tell you the remainder of the story until we got a smoothie and we're on our way home. I just kind of feel like leaving you guys at a little bit of a cliffhanger here. I can't understand how people listen to this podcast. It's just the things I think of are just off the rails. I also need to pee, so I'm not gonna take you guys with me to urinate. No, not a chance. All right, we're pulling in here and we're parked. I will be right back, and we'll finish the conclusion of my Applebee's. And we're back, and we have the fruit smoothie, so we're good to finish our Applebee's story. So what part were we at? I don't even freaking know. Anyways, I leave at around 12. I believe that's the part I was at. I was just leaving, so I left around 12. And let me tell you, the drive home is just fantastic, because nowadays I'm podcasting or I'm listening to music on my new aux cord. My aux cord works. I love it. Anyways, mixed berry. Let me continue here about this. So, essentially, what we got here is I walk through the door. Now, do you guys know that kind of that state in your, do you guys kind of know that when you're sleeping and you kind of wake up because someone's talking to you, and you're kind of and you say things, and then you go back to sleep, and it's like, I don't remember a dang thing I said. Well, I had one of those moments with my mother yesterday. So my mom's sick right now, so she's sleeping in the living room just because she can elevate herself in the recliner versus in her bed. So I kind of woke her up when I walked in the door. And I try to be quiet, but I'm also not sure if she was all the way asleep. So we kind of had one of those moments, and she goes, "How are your fajitas?" I'm like, "What?" He goes, "Yeah, how are your fajitas?" I'm like, "Fajitas? I had nachos." She's like, "Well, you smell like fajitas." I'm like, "Mom, I literally just walked in the door. What do you mean I smell like fajitas?" It literally made zero freaking sense. I'm just like, oh my God, that's absolutely hilarious. So I go downstairs, I put, my water, my book, my headphones, I put that all on my desk, and then I go back upstairs and she's snoring, like she's all the way passed out again. I was like, oh my God, that is funny. So then this morning, I had to question her about it because that's just, it's so bizarre. Like, who says that? It clearly she was half asleep, but it's like, who says that? So I questioned her this morning. I go, "Mom," she goes, "What? Do you remember anything you said last night?" She's like, "Clearly not, because I don't think I said anything." I'm like, "Yeah, when I got home, you asked how my fajitas were." She goes, "What?" I go, "Yeah, you asked how my fajitas were, and then you said that you could smell them the second I walked in the door." And she just starts dying laughing. She's like, "There's no way I said that." But like, this is one of those stories that's kind of like, it's so bizarre. I couldn't even think of that. I don't think I could make a story up like that. It's just like, it's that bizarre. She's like, she stands by that it never happened, but I promise you that it happened. Like, I can't make that up. I can't. It's not possible. This smoothie is very good. Well, guys, I think I'm going to go ahead and end the podcast here. We got a lot planned for future, and I kind of like how this podcast, everything just tied together. We got the everything kind of tied together. It had to do with going out to eat. We got half appetizers, and we got like cheap all-you-can-eat pancakes that weren't all-you-can-eat. And I'm still angry about that. And it's whatever. It's not. I don't like that, Perkins. I really don't. I probably will not go back. Anywho, I thank you everybody for all the support lately. The podcast has been doing very well. I'd like for each person to head on over to iTunes, leave me a review. I love reading them. I want to be able to read all the reviews. Episode 100, I got planned big things. We're gonna have, I'm gonna read all the reviews. I feel like it's gonna be a podcast that actually takes place more so in my basement, and I will probably address you guys from the car as well, just because it has to be a driving with Randy. But at the same time, I really like the idea of possibly doing one that's from the basement. I mean, the audio quality would be pretty dang good. But yeah, you can head on over, give me a rating on iTunes. You can, head on over and follow me on Twitter at Thoughts by Randy. I'm always looking for more Twitter interaction. I don't get enough of it. You'll know if you found me if you go there and it's Thoughts by Randy. Some of my thoughts, I believe I have my podcast pinned to the top as well. I'd love for you guys to check it out. I have a Reddit. You can follow Reddit /r/driving with Randy. It's not used very often. I prefer you come over to Twitter or, drop a review. But whatever you guys decide to do, you know what? If any of you guys are on Anchor as well, you technically can send me a voice message and I'll play you live on the podcast. So I don't know what to tell you guys. I really appreciate you guys coming out today and checking out the podcast. We will catch you guys in future episodes. Peace.